have fake nails on. I can't burp with fake nails on. I'm classy. Hi Mom, and welcome back to this video. So today I'm going to be doing a style of video I haven't done yet, and I really wanted to do this for a while because it's always looked really fun. And I'm going to be doing a palette bingo. So if you're not familiar with what a palette bingo is, basically you take a palette, usually one with a good number of shades, and you randomly generate numbers. So you assign a number to each shade. So if the palette has 30 shades, like the one I'm going to be using today, you do 1 through 30, and then you do a number generator and pick out 5 to 6 shades. I'm going to be doing 5, and then you have to make a look out of those shades whether they go together or not. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, and I'm going to be doing it with the new Juvia's Place Wahala 2 palette. I talked about this in one of my new releases videos. I think I said I would buy it on sale. The more I looked at it, the more I liked it, and technically I bought it on sale because I had a coupon at Ulta and I had some points, so I did do that. And I also bought this little liquid lip set from Too Faced. So based on the look we do today, I'm going to pick one of these to use with the look, and we'll structure the cheeks and everything around it. But as you can tell, I already have foundation on, and I have bronzer, and I have primed my eyelids with my Urban Decay primer as always. I just put some brow gel through my brows. I took off my work makeup and I put on this makeup for this video. I have a little bit of foundation on my lips, so it kind of looks like I don't have lips, which I don't really anyway, but it is what it is. My dogs are in the room and they probably will be loud, but they will cry if I don't let them be in here. What I did, I already generated the numbers, but I haven't looked at what my palette's gonna be because I film on my phone. Also, I got fake nails, so I'm talking with my hands. I'm like, hi, hello, it's me, how are you? This is the inside of the Wahala 2 palette by Juvia's Place, and seeing it in person is gorgeous. It's honestly beautiful. It's a little chaotic with all the colors and all of the background, but it's beautiful. This is the cover once again. I think this is so pretty, and this is the first time Juvia's has done a big palette like this. There are pressed glitters in here. Like you can see, that's a pressed glitter, that's a pressed glitter. So hopefully I don't get too many pressed glitters. If I get more than one, I might go like one shade over and see what that is. But we're gonna swatch on our arm first to see the palette, and then we're going to see what our look is. Okay, the first number that I randomly generated is shade number 8. We got 6 shades in the first row, 7, 8. Oh, my dog is scratching. Also, my husband is working in his studio downstairs, so if the music doesn't cover that up, there's gonna be bass thumping, and I'm sorry. Okay, so that shade is gonna be Wicked. It looks more blue on camera, but in person, it's more of a pastel purple. And swatch it on my arm so we can see all of our colors together. Now we've got 24. Oh shit, I realize how bad I am at math. I forgot. 24. Okay, so this is 30. Okay, so 24 is another matte, and that is called Yab, and this matte peachy pink right here. Oh, she a little sheer on the first swatch, but swatches aren't everything. So far we've got, I should have swatched in a different place. 29, ooh, another matte, is this dark brown called ASAP. So that's what we're looking like. 7, 6, 7. Oh, we got a silver. We finally got our first metallic, a silver metallic. That's interesting. That kind of puts a wrench in things. We got a silver metallic, and then finally 9, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, and we've got a glitter. We've got a blue glitter. Okay, so that's what we're working with here. So it's actually, let me hold that up to the camera. I swatched in the worst possible place. Can you imagine? Haley, like, who do you think you are? So we're gonna create a look out of this. I think I know what I want to do. What I think I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna take the peach as my transition shade. I'm gonna deepen it up all over with the dark brown. I'm gonna cut out my lid and do the silver. Then I'm gonna do this kind of periwinkle on the lower lash line, and I'm gonna layer the glitter on the lower lash line instead of on the top. So I'm gonna have a glittery lower lash line. Let's get to work. And I'll kind of do a first impressions and see how I like how the palette is working. We're just gonna blow out this shade all over. I don't know how almost 50 subscribers have put up with me so far. So let me look in a mirror, because the Juvia's palette doesn't have a mirror. Okay, so this is a pretty sheer color. So I'm just gonna really layer it up on the brush. I would say with this color, if you have a deeper skin tone, you might need like a lighter base with a color like this, because it might be kind of hard for it to show up. Because it's having a hard time on my skin, and I am Q Casper the Ghost. I want to get as much punch out of this as possible. My shirt says Brave Babe on it, by the way, because I am brave for coming on here week after week and making a fool of myself. So now I'm going to take that shade called ASAP, which is that dark brown right here. I'm going to take it on a larger pencil brush, tap it off, and I'm just going to pick it up pretty high. I want this to be pretty prominent. Now we're gonna go in with more of that peach. So I'm having a hard time blending out what I laid down right there. It's really not wanting to blend. Maybe I'll take it further over and then cut out the lid. Maybe that's what I'll do. Now we're gonna take that peach again and see if this goes any better. All right, so this brown shade, I don't know if it's how it mixes with the peach shade, but I do not like this brown shade. It does not blend at all. It just has stuck right where I put it. I don't know if it's the combination of shades or just that shade in particular, but it has just stuck to my base and it's not moving. Cause see how that's like a really harsh line there? We don't want that. We want more of a diffused look. Okay, so I'm gonna try and cut the crease and see if that fixes it, because I've got a really rough beginning starting here. That's unfortunate. This isn't gonna be a cut crease tutorial, but if you want to see me do one, here's your chance. Okay. I cut that out. Now I'm gonna put that silver, I believe it's called Greed, on my lid. There's more than one silver, but I believe that's the one I picked out. Yeah, 7. And I'm gonna try and use a brush because of my big nails. I've been making Cardi B noises all day. All day me and my friend Chris have been going, ew, and I can't stop. That's just living rent-free in my brain. Ooh, that's creamy. She creamy, honey. No, don't say that. So I'm just gonna, I usually put on my lid shade and then fix the cut crease. This is a really soft shimmer. It's got a really good texture, and a lot of it picks up on the brush. See, this is what I'm used to from Juvia's place. This is the quality that I'm used to from them. That brown just wasn't it, just wasn't the move. Husband's cooking up some fire beets down there. Now we're gonna blend this a little more. That kind of got rid of the problem, but it also sort of created another problem. So let's try and let's go in with a little less and try and pack it right there. Maybe if we can just leave it in place, it'll behave. So the positive so far is not a lot of fallout, and the shimmer was great, but the peach was a little sheer and the brown has been hard to work with. That is my consensus so far. Okay, now we need to go into the lower lash line. So I'm gonna take this and dip into that shade Wicked, which is like that periwinkle color. I'm gonna tuck it right at the bottom lash line. Okay, so the blue definitely has some fallout if you go in with too much of it, which evidently I did. I'm gonna make it a glittery lower lash line and pick up that gold shade, and we're just gonna see how it goes. I knew this was gonna be kind of avant-garde, so. I wanted this to kind of be a little messy. I knew it was going to be, but it's a little messier than I want it to be. I'm gonna see if we can pick up some of that glitter on a brush. Maybe it'll work on a brush. This kind of looks like glitter tears, doesn't it? That's kind of cool. I'm kind of into this, honestly. This is obviously not your everyday office makeup, but it is pretty neat. I think this video has been pretty long, so I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna put on some lashes, and then we're gonna come back for the rest of the look and my final thoughts on the Wahala palette, Wahala 2 palette. So one moment, please. Thanks. Okay, so I decided not to put on lashes, and instead I layered up a bunch of the ColourPop Blue mascara, and I think it looks really cool. I think this is kind of a really avant-garde, very fun look. That brown still looks terrible, but I wanted to do some blue lashes. So we're gonna finish up the look. So let's put on some blush. I'm gonna use this BH Vanilla Peach blush palette. Where is my blush brush? Cue the Where is my hairbrush sequence. I'm gonna mix these bottom two together here. Good color. Oh, my stomach's growling, sorry. Oh my god, it's growling. Is that better or worse than the burping? We don't know. I'm also gonna go into this Rach Loves palette and do a bit of this color Lace, which is the pinky highlight. Look at that, ladies and gents. Ring light really brings that out. Makes me look like a little disco ball. A little glazed donut disco ball. Alright, and I said I was gonna use one of these, and I think based on the look we ended up doing today, I think I'm gonna use the shade Sugar Cookie, which is the most nude, at least for me. This is the finished look. What do we think? I think it's really unique and really cool, and something I probably wouldn't have thought of, honestly. So I really like it. Okay, so this is just a first impression, and there is 30 shades in here. So I think I would have to play with it more, because in general, I like Juvia's shadows, but that brown was not it, mama. That was not the move. That was not the moment. It was hard to blend. It just stuck in place. It was really pigmented, but it didn't go anywhere. It wouldn't do anything, and that's not what you want. It wasn't very malleable. I didn't have any trouble with that periwinkle. The peach was a little sheer, but it was okay. This silver I do like. It went on really well with the brush, and I bet it would go on even better with your finger if I wasn't wearing these obnoxious nails. And the glitter, without any glitter glue, is sticking really well. It is kind of a chunky glitter, but it's staying where I put it, and I actually picked up on a brush, which a lot of glitters don't, so I do like that. I'm gonna give this was kind of a meh, because only about half of what I tried was good and half of it wasn't, but I probably will put this in another video or two. But I am gonna keep playing with this, and I bet I'm not gonna call it a bad palette, because I haven't tried nearly all the shades yet. Because if only 1 or 2 shades are bad in a big palette like this, then it's okay, but if it's like half the shades, then I would say save your money. Those are my thoughts. Let me know if you like a palette bingo style of video, and if there's any other palettes you'd like to see me do it with. Let me know down below if there's any video ideas that you would like to see. This was a lot of fun for me, so I'd love to do it again. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, Mom.